Sarah Gore, and this is Open House NYC. This week, we're all about the big game with some of football's brightest stars. Like Eagles legend Lesean McCoy at his Florida retreat, decked out with all he needs for a life of leisure. And Los Angeles Chargers running back Austin Ekler shows us his Irvine, California abode. And for a change of pace, we have some game day snack inspiration with this New York City chef. But first, we are with Hall of Famer LaDainian LT Tomlinson for a look behind the scenes at the ultra-modern location for this year's extravaganza.
And there's no better place than SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles.
The #1 place in the NFL.
Welcome to Open House NYC, everyone. With the big game fast approaching, this week we are all about football. So it's fitting that I'm coming to you from New York's famed 40/40 Club, which is without a doubt one of the best places to catch the game. It's of course owned by Jay-Z and for 18 years has been the destination for sports fans and night owls alike. It takes the concept of the sports bar and amplifies it with luxury and decadence every step of the way. So if you can't make it to the stadium on game day, this is definitely the place to be. And speaking of stadiums, we are kicking things off at the actual site of this year's big game, SoFi Stadium. We join Hall of Fame running back LaDainian LT Tomlinson along with the Los Angeles Chargers Chief of Staff Fred Maz for an inside look at this brand new state-of-the-art venue. Along the way, they are joined by another gridiron legend. Take a look.
Welcome to SoFi Stadium.
The eighth wonder of the world. You're looking here at field level. We're 107 feet below grade, and it really can't be described as a stadium. The best way to describe it is Times Square meets the International Space Station meets the Queen Mary. Not only is this facility the homes of the Rams and Chargers during the year, but also will be the home of the 2028 opening and closing ceremonies of the Olympics, the 2023 college football game,
And the Super Bowl will be here. And now first up on the tour, let's go check out the locker room. The locker room. I love this place.
a little different. When you were playing LT, it was probably should have been condemned in those days.
Yeah.
This is where the players interact, the players get ready for the game. There are 62 lockers here.
Well, one of my favorite things is, obviously, if you look at the structure of the locker room, you have the quarterbacks with the wide receivers and the running backs. So all the skill position players are together, and then you have the linemen together. And Fred, check this out. Cushioned seats. I didn't get this when I played. Look at this, man. This is nice.
Well, you know what? I've got one waiting for you, LT, so we finish here. You were going to take one home.
All right, that's a deal.
Welcome to the Pechanga Founders Club, LT. A really unique and special experience here at SoFi, but this is really a fun and party-like atmosphere for folks that are in the seats up above, as well as the field cabanas. They give people a true bird's eye view right here at the stadium.
Nice bar.
Yeah, a nice
bar is nice.
A good bar, and all you can drink and all you can eat, which is all part of the package here.
One thing that I love about this place, if you listen really hard, you can hear the music. And the music in here just kind of makes you wanna, and you just kind of moonwalk. You see what I'm, this is what you do in here. This is a Pechanga Club, baby.
So you're in one of our field cabanas now, one of an assortment of 260 different suites that are available at SoFi. The stadium itself is ringed with these various facilities that are right on the field that come with catering. And of course, the bonus to these suites is everyone gets access to the Pechanga Club, which you just looked at.
Hey, Fred, one of the great things that I love about being in this particular space is how close you are to the field. You may get an opportunity to touch a player. If a player scores a touchdown right here, he's gonna run back to the sideline, and all you have to do is like, hey, great job, buddy, great job. And you're gonna be able to touch one of the players. That's the best thing about it.
They're called cabanas because it's the same notion of putting a cabana out in the ocean front, except instead of ocean, you've got NFL football.
Ah, look at this. This is the place to be.
Isn't this incredible?
The Owners Club.
This is the most intimate, special place in the stadium, only shared by 12 suites that are on this aisle, connected to the owner himself. It's intimate, it's quiet. The fit and finish here is the Queen Mary. All the marble was brought in from Italy. If you look above, the architectural features in the ceiling is to mirror the stripes on a football.
Wow, that's nice.
We have folks that come here 2 hours before the game and begin to take advantage of the open bar and all the food choices that change throughout the game, and are here for an hour or two after the game.
Oh, Fred, the one thing special about this place, which I love the most, there's a candy bar.
Let's go.
Let's go, let's do it. Hey,
And look what the cat brought in.
look at this. Mom, my teammate,
What's up,
Antonio
bro?
Gates.
How you doing, man?
What's up, brother?
Good to see you.
Gates, you must have heard there was a
How you
party
doing?
going on.
How you doing?
This is it. This is the owner's suite, you know, the most exclusive area of the stadium. This is where, you know, people come early to the game to enjoy the food and spirits, and then a post-game party afterwards, particularly if we win. And there's 62 seats where people can enjoy the game here, and then, you know, a football game starts, and then it becomes all about football, as you guys know.
It's great, man. I must say, out of all the stadiums, man, this is by far my favorite one.
Come on, if you really want to see the most exclusive part of the suite, let's go check out the owner's lair where they watch football.
All right, let's go. It's actually better in person, man. I've seen the pictures and the architect, but now being here, it's just an amazing feel, man.
How do you go back from this? Like when you watch a game in this location, there's no going back. It's the best seat in the house.
Well, guys, this wraps up our tour of SoFi. You've seen a little bit of everything, starting here at the owner's suite, but going back to the field and our cabanas, our Pachanga Club, you've really got a flavor of all the most intimate and exclusive place in the stadium. I'm glad you could be part of it.
And there's no better place than SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles.
The #1 place in the NFL.
Don't go anywhere, because coming up in just a few short minutes, we stop by the seasonal home of Chargers running back Austin Ekeler. Welcome back. Now we're in Irvine, California at the seasonal home of Austin Ekler. Seasonal because this sleek abode is the home he uses when he's playing. And Austin has outfitted his home with everything he needs to keep that competitive edge and his moves on the dance floor. See what I mean?
What's up, everyone? Austin Ekler here, running back for the Los Angeles Chargers. Today, going to be showing you the pad out here in California. Home is in Las Vegas, but during the season, this is where we stay. Come check it out. So here's the living room. A lot of just watching NFL games on here. I have some speakers, and a lot of times it's me dancing. My lady's a choreographer, so I just freestyle and see if she can, dance with me. All my games and stuff in there. I'm a big gamer when it comes to board games, card games, things like that. Pictures of some families. It's not totally bare. I have some stuff in there. Boom, fireplace. It is winter. It's a little different out here in California, a little different type of cold, so this actually does get some use. Now transitioning into the kitchen area, one of the best things about being in the NFL is we get a lot of food, but I do still have to make myself dinner, so I'm usually in here cooking. I got some cool magnets from SoFi Stadium representing the Chargers. When I first got in here, everything was like really bright, and this backsplash on this kitchen wall definitely sold me. This is my favorite room in the house. I call it the den. I'm in here doing anything from community engagement, podcasts, social media, building apps. Everything really happens in this room. So, I have some of my game balls up here. Obviously my jersey up on the wall. My initials, that's kind of the backdrop of my streaming set. And this room, I think, just really signifies like who I am as a person. And everything in here is just all about me. So from my most favorite room to my recovery room, let's go check out the bedroom. Alrighty, so moving into the bedroom, A lot of recovery in here, film watching little area in this bean bag, and this is where I kick it and get ready for the next day. Appreciate y'all tuning in, checking out my house out here in LA. Next, we're gonna have to head out to the Vegas house, but till then, y'all gotta get out, so we'll catch you later.
We have to take a short break, but coming up, we are down in Florida at the home of former Eagles running back Lesean McCoy. We'll be back in just a few. Welcome back, everyone. Now we're in Davie, Florida with former Eagles star Lesean McCoy. Lesean has outfitted his palatial house with everything a man of leisure needs. Oh, and a couple of cute dogs to boot. See for yourself.
What's up, guys? Lesean McCoy here. Now, I had my other house up north on schedule, but the snow got to it, so I had to change the weather. So I came to my South Florida house, so come in and check it out. Now, I played for a couple different teams in my career, and I would come to train in the off-season down Florida. And it was something about this weather, man, that made me say, when I retire, I want to live down here. And that's what I did. Now, this home has 7 bathrooms and 7 bedrooms. Now, when you first walk into this house, the first thing you notice is the gorgeous backyard. And the second thing you notice, right, you see these massive cathedral ceilings, 24 feet. These are my things that mean so much to me, man. You know, I got my kids right here, my son and my daughter. And then this is another one of Sports Illustrated. I forget what year it was, but one of the years I was dominating. And this right here, Lombardi trophy, baby. And this special girl right here is my baby. She was a little baby. Mwah. Her name is Mama. And then I have a new puppy. His name is Major. This room right here, where I entertain my guests, and you know, we might have a couple drinks here and there. But let's be honest, come on. Everybody wants to know what the kitchen looks like. Let's go to the kitchen. This is where all the magic happens. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a liar. The chef comes 4 times a week, right? And they do all the cooking, so all I know is where the food's at, I come get it and I leave. You got any questions about the kitchen, never ask me, always ask the chef. So this right here is the family room. We take the food from the kitchen, we come to the family room, we hang out, we eat, play video games, watch some of the football games. We have surround sounds, right? So sometimes it's like we're in the theater. About a 75-inch right here TV, you know, and we sit back and relax. So as you can see, we have like an outside, like vacation type resort in my backyard. You know what, let me show you. Now out here, we have parties. A lot of my friends come over. And after hanging out in the tiki hut, playing basketball, swimming a lot, I'm tired, I'm beat. But I have a place I go to retire. Let me show you that. Well, we meet again. This is the primary bedroom, a place where I can stay at and hang out all day long. You know, I got surround sounds, I watch my movies here. So this iPad controls the projector. I can turn it off and on, also for the shade. This thing right here works everything. Now this mural of my son, he's my firstborn. This is our first picture being taken together professionally. It could have made my nose a little better, but you get the idea. I have 2 main closets, but my favorite closet is in here. When I was a kid, I had a baby closet. And I told myself, one day I'm gonna have enough money, man, to make me a closet. Now, I've achieved a lot of things in my life, but this ball right here, there's only about 20-something people that had over 10,000 rushing yards. It meant a lot to me, and that's why I have it up here. But the most valuable piece I have in here, rest in peace to late, great Kobe Bryant. I went to the Laker game, and at halftime, he gave me these shoes. I'm like, dang, Kobe, your feet are so big. Hey, look, it was a blast. We had a great time with you guys today. You see my dogs, you see one of my favorite houses. Now listen, you don't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here. Lesean McCoy, thank you so much, guys.
Just after the break, we join chef and restaurateur Jordan Andino for a look at what he's cooking up for the big game. And that might not be what you expect. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Now, we all know that the big game isn't really just about the game, it's also about food, right? Well, chef and restaurateur Jordan Andino has an idea or two. We join him for a look at the deliciously surprising dish he's making for the big game. Take a look.
What's up, everyone? I'm Jordan Andino, chef owner of Flip Siggy in the West Village, and welcome to my humble apartment in Park Slope, Brooklyn. And this is Milky. I own Flip Siggy. It's a Filipino taqueria. I just try to bring Filipino food and make it fun and delicious for everyone to try. And this is where I come to unwind because, let's be honest, life as a chef can get pretty hectic. Filipino food is great for large groups of people, and it also works really well when you're watching a game. So, with a big game coming up, I'm gonna show you guys a quick recipe to help, make you a good host. But before I do that, let me show you around. All right, so when you walk into my apartment, what you see is what you get. This is the main area. So in it, you have my kitchen, a bathroom, a flex space, and of course, the living room. So my living room really revolves around two things, my TV and this amazing velvet sectional. My wife paired this sectional with this amazing circular coffee table here. It's glass, it reflects light well, and it really opens up the room for better flow. And of course, we have a bar cart because, let's be real, this is where we all socialize. So as you can see, there's a mix of commercial and residential equipment here in this kitchen. I designed it because I want this to be my test kitchen. It's my oasis away from my restaurant, and it all starts with the island. As you can see, it's meant to be worked on, eaten on. I even have some stools that you can sit here with, and it's the main centerpiece of this whole room. Let me show you this cabinet real quick, because I'm really proud of it. I have every type of glass that you could want for any sort of cocktail, from red wine, white wine, rocks glasses, designed rocks glasses, highballs, and of course Nick and Nora's, and flutes. Here's the thing, if you're drinking well at home, then you know you're doing well in life. But you never know how well a kitchen is designed until you cook in it. So let me make you something that's perfect for the big game. So I'm making beef sinigang, which is a Filipino stew with short rib and a bunch of awesome vegetables. What I like to tell people is that Filipino food is an amalgamation of 3 different types of cuisines. It's Chinese, and then Spain Spanish, as well as American. And you always love some spice. So here's a whole habanero. It's always nice in my own kitchen to have everything that I need readily available and on hand. So we have a great mix of colorful vegetables, so you know it's also gonna be super healthy. As a chef, I've been cooking now for 23 years, and I know I look young. Really, I started super young with my dad when I was 10 years old. I'm 33 now. All right, last but not least, let's get our garlic here. We just need 1 large clove. All right, so now we're gonna take all of our vegetables, put it in a pot, and boil away. Whew, damn, that looks good. Throw in bowls, napkins, spoons, forks, and there you have it. Filipino beef sinigang, perfect for sharing, and even more perfect for the big game. All right, ready, boy? All right, thanks for coming by and taking a tour of my home. Pleasure having you. Now, get out of here, scram. I gotta watch the game.
Don't go anywhere. Check out what's still to come on Open House NYC.
I'm Maria Taylor, and I'm going to show you around the Football Night in America studio.
We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Now, if you're a football fan, your Sunday evenings are definitely spent tuning in to NBC's Football Night in America. Our own Maria Taylor gives us a behind-the-scenes tour of the studio where all the action goes down and where she hides her heels between takes.
Hi, Open House. Welcome to our house. I'm Maria Taylor, and I'm going to show you around the Football Night in America studio. Let's start with the big desk, where the big boys and girls sit. In case you were wondering, you basically have to have a Hall of Fame repertoire to be up here. Future Hall of Famer Drew Brees sits right here. The current Hall of Famer Tony Dungy sits right in the middle. And then either myself or Mike Tirico hangs out on this side. And if you notice, I do have slippers on, but it's also where you can hide your heels if you need to. That's what the big desk is all about, right, Coach? Am I right? Yeah. And over here, it's our side desk. We call it Table 9. This is where you can find Chris Sims a lot of the time. If you've seen The Wedding Singer, you know who stays at Table 9.
Table 9.
Yeah.
She's sometimes here with me, actually.
Actually. And this is where we hang out. We can use the clicker. You can draw on here.
Yep.
You
Maria's
can make
a
hearts.
jerk.
Yeah.
Yep,
Chris is weird.
Things.
That's what we do at Table 9. And then if you keep coming over, we have a huge touchscreen board over here. So if you ever watch Football Night in America during the playoffs, Steve Kornacki is here, and he's breaking down every single possible scenario you could imagine in the NFL. And it's the only way you will ever understand the postseason. So make sure when you tune in, you check in with Steve Kornacki. This is the board that he stands at. Now, the last thing I want to show you is the screen where we get to watch all of our games. If we're not on air, we're trying to catch up on all the games. You can have 4 games in at the same time, find out whether or not someone's going to win by a game-winning field goal or touchdown. We turn those into highlights, and normally we're reading them on live TV to you on Football Night in America. So that's a look at what we're doing in our home here in the studio. We really hope that you enjoy the game.
I can't believe the show's already over. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, because we're going to keep giving you these amazing homes.